Hello everyone, I'm Greycloak, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to Space Engineers for episode 36, where we are just about to try out our old scout ship that we didn't really like it as or repurposed as a transport ship. So we're gonna try putting stuff into this and see if it can carry anything at all. So magnesium is the most important thing, right? Which one is my ship? That would be this one, right? Okay. Well, I guess we're just gonna do a drop test here. Disconnect. Okay, it can do it. It cannot carry a lot more. This is full thrust. Do we want to take anything else? There's not really anything important in here, right? This is okay, valuable, but yeah, we're not gonna carry all of that stone at least. So if we want this ship to be very usable, we need to replace the small thrusters with the large thrusters, I think. But we will do that at some other point, I guess. Now we just want to get back with this magnesium. And remember to give ourselves a good amount of space to brake. Guess we can use our upwards thrusters to do that. Okay, that went pretty well so far. Let's try not to crash into the ground now then. Yeah. I let go of the downwards thrust long ago. It just keeps going. And stopped finally. Good. So I guess we are gonna need a vertical connection on this base as well. Should we just put one down here? Or should we maybe make something on top of the mining rig? I'm not sure. I think here would be okay. So let's plant this while we build that. Should we use standard pipe here? Just because we did it the other way. Oh, in the other direction, I mean. Let's also do it here. Wait, that was a sorter, not what I wanted. Junction, yes, please. Steel plate needed. Good. Time to build that. Oh, let's not crash into that ship. Wait, what are we out of? Oh dear.
Health critical.
1 HP left. I pretty much panicked and clicked every button on my keyboard there. And it worked. Who would have thought? So we need motors, of course. Okay. I think we do have some in storage. Whoops, that's not the button I wanted either. In there, please, not in my inventory. So yeah, we actually have a good amount of motors here now. Anything else we need to reduce? Why can you not finish that? This out of iron, really? I think it's lying to me. But maybe it's not. Small amount of iron, very small amount of iron. No iron at all. What are we using all of this on? What has this hole given me? It seems like nothing at all, really. Is that really only 1000 motors or something like that? And all the iron we fetched as well. The actual iron. I guess we're gonna have to extend this soon. I thought this would be more than enough to basically get us into space. Plus this one, of course. Nice deep hole. Or at least it looks deep. I think it's just because this is so much wider that it looks not as deep. Or maybe it is a little less deep, but not a lot. I don't think, at least. Well, maybe one piston length. Less deep. Oh well. Let's get these conveyors built. What now? Small steel tubes, great. Come on. Does anyone have enough for those? It's not like these drills aren't using the conveyor system, right? I've made a mistake somewhere. Somehow this is not connected. Is this rotor in here maybe just a standard rotor and not an advanced one? Let's reverse you back. Oh, that's an advanced rotor. Are these just not set to use? Use conveyor system, sure. This conveyor here is green, so it should be connected in both ends. What is it connected to? This here container. That has plenty of space as well. Maybe this middle one is not using the conveyor system. Not. Well, now it starts making sense that we did not have all the resources I expected us to have, I guess. Are we missing the bottom part of a piston? Up top part, it seems to call it. That's a conveyor, this is a conveyor. No sawdust up there, at least. Is it because it is underground? I thought that was allowed. Are we getting the stone in now? No. It doesn't even list the stone, but I guess we haven't aren't showing these in the inventory. If I just open this, can I see the others? Yes, but I cannot access them. Okay. Just check these top. Here's the problem. Well, now it's functional. So we dug this hole without ever using any of it. Great. Huge success. Oh. We can extend this piston again now, I guess. Oh well. Sometimes I'm just that smart. So refineries are refining, that's good. How are the slaves doing? Still making the motors? I guess we don't really need that many more motors, so let's focus on the small steel pipes. Sure, let's build another 1,000 of those. Let's build 1,000 of these for the coming spaceship. Also, we need more power cells. So until we figure out something else we need, let's make some of those. Let's grab some of the tubes here. Okay, we have everything we can carry. Well, apparently the piston might have been damaged at some point, so maybe it was connected to start out with. But at least it isn't anymore. And what now? Steel plate, okay. Let's grab a good bunch of those. What? Not enough space in that container, but we have a good amount down here. Good. Apparently we're getting filled with stone on this connector still, even though it's connected, or the stone is connected to this large container. And we are drifting again, so we are very heavy now. Let's try and remember that. Okay. I just want to see if it's the drills that make these bumping sounds. I guess it is. So you're not getting rid of your stuff. Oh, is the container just full? Is that why? Is all the containers full? Yeah, they are. Okay. That makes sense then. So yeah, the drill can carry more than 2 containers can handle anyway. Well, this is fully extended now, so we already lost the stone. Could we add more storage, or should we just live with it? I don't think we're gonna do anything right now. Let's get the magnesium back in. And the connector is on below our cockpit. There we go. I guess we don't really have the space for it right now anyway, but we can try. Yeah, no, nothing to really try there. There's no space. Well, I guess that's okay. Let's maybe start work on our spaceship then. I would like to have sort of a level area build this. But I guess we don't really get anything that's better than this. Still not sure if we're gonna go with the cockpit approach or a full internal pressurized area with a command seat or whatever it's called. Control seat. We could put one of these inside with lots of glass around to look out, but I do not know. If we wanted to do the internal area thing, what would we do? Hello, wolf. Kicking up snow and everything. That's a fast one. So I thought we needed storage and refineries and assemblers. Would we put those on the side of the pressurized area? Would we put it inside the pressurized area? Would we put it below the pressurized area? All of those are possible. Where are you trying to go, buddy? Where did the other one go? Down the hole, maybe? Yeah. We have a dead wolf. Oh, is that alive? I'm not sure. No reason to mess with it, really. Except that we're low on fuel, so we need to get here. I don't think there's really a reason. Please fill up my fuel. Thank you. I don't think there's a reason to have storage and hydrogen tanks inside the pressurized area. So one idea is have a cockpit at the front that we build out somehow. Have a hallway going down the middle of the ship. Maybe have some sort of hangar at the back. No. Maybe it's just the front of the vehicle with the cockpit that's going to be pressurized. And then have access to a container or something. That could work at least. How heavy are hydrogen tanks? Could we just put on more of those if we wanted it to be symmetrical, or try to make it a bit more aesthetically pleasing? Hydrogen tank. I guess it's not possible to see the weight of these. Also, we need to think about if we want to armor our vehicle. Is this the vehicle we're gonna fight with space pirates in, or is it not? Dang, there's some tough decisions. I think we're just gonna try and start though, because otherwise we're not getting anywhere. Oh, no. I need steel plate, of course I do. We do want landing gear on it, because we're gonna land on asteroids and want to stay on the asteroid. Oh, let's break some of that as well. I want this to be level though. I guess we do have to make a Wait, this is not level, is it? Maybe it is. That's hard to tell. Well, I guess it is, okay. So we just drop this on top. Make some more room underneath it. Okay, so this will be the base of the front of the vehicle. I'm sort of thinking something like 2 or 3 cargo containers down the middle and then hydrogen tanks on the sides. And then I have no idea where we're gonna put refineries and assemblers, but maybe we can just try this out first. So the cockpit will be up here, and we will build that later. We have to be creative with that, and I would like to have an idea of the rest of the vehicle's structure, I guess. Now we could just put 4 hydrogen tanks here and have large hydrogen thrusters below those. Have that as lift at least. That would be okay, I guess. And then we could possibly have small thrusters on the sides of these tanks as horizontal thrust. Sort of like that. Maybe we should just put another tank in the middle here. Give us more lift. It's gonna be more resources now, of course, but maybe that's fine. At least this is already a lot more flat than I usually make my builds, or my spaceships, space breakers at least. This is an okay base, I think. I'm okay with this at least. Only thing is that I was kind of expecting to have 2 back landing gears, or rear landing gears, which we won't really be able to do here, because the large thrusters are gonna be large as expected here, so there's no space to put landing gear out the side. Also, the landing gear can't reach the ground with these large thrusters. How large are the refineries in comparison here? If I can find the refineries, there we are. So it's 2x2 and 4 high. Okay, 2x2x4. So that's an annoying size compared to the rest of these that are 3x3s. Not 3x3x3 to be exact. Is it gonna be lightning soon? Am I gonna get hit and die again? I think we need to build up a bit more, cause otherwise these thrusters will just be colliding with the ground. So let's build something a bit higher up. Whoops. Also, we should probably finish this landing gear when we place it down again, because then it will actually grab on instead of just standing there. So let's... Oh, for some reason we parked right here. That's stupid. Let's grab some... Oh, I think we actually grabbed everything we needed. Let's see if we can complete this landing gear over here. Yup, and it's locked. Good. I think we will put this up to recharge while we plan this out again. And to be fair, we're probably going to use one full episode or something to just plan the layout of the ship before we even start build it. Unless it's too hard to imagine everything with unbuilt parts. And storage. Good. Now I think we might have to change up the hydrogen tanks just a bit. But we'll look into that soon. Let's place them down as they were again. Good. Might as well place the hydrogen thrusters. Good. And again, I forgot that we need to raise the... I'll put the landing gear further down on some blocks or something. You could also raise these thrusters up. Attach the thrusters to the storage instead. And then maybe build refineries up on top of this instead of below, as it seems like we're going to do now. Let's just see how that looks. Not that we're gonna get a very good look at it, but we can probably get an idea here. So this would actually raise the hydrogen tanks 2 blocks above the storage, which would be in line with the refineries then, or the same height as the refineries, which is pleasing to me at least. Now obviously this is a lot of thrust just for this small ship, but when we get the refineries and assemblers and the cockpit on there, I think we are going to need it. And the tank goes here. So this creates the small bit where we can have refineries. That's one thing at least. We need these connected to the storage though. We have a connector there, and one on the other side, and one at the bottom, and one on the top. Okay. I think it might be better to, if we rotate these 90 degrees, then we can connect them to the hydrogen tanks instead. And that way we also have a connector on the side of this, as well as the back and the front. Can we fit this here as well? Yep. That lines up nicely. Then it's just a little extra space on the back. So I think this is bad. It is a bit annoying that these are not symmetrical. We could maybe do something that is, but how preferable would that be? I mean, we can just make the middle of this 2 containers wide instead. I still think we would have enough thrust for that. then one refinery on each side, with some space in between for assemblers and batteries and stuff. Maybe even have 4 refineries. How do you like that idea? I want to see it at least before I decide. And you can probably tell this is gonna take quite a while, both to design and also build when we get that far. But, well, you can always just skip a couple of episodes if that's not your game. I'm not gonna make a montage out of it at least. So now it's pretty wide. But maybe that's changed if we add the cockpit. And we can add 2 landing gear to the back now, if that's what we want. Which direction does these look like they are supposed to be? This way or this way, going forward that direction? Oh, god dang it. This seems to be the right orientation to me. I know this is just a waste of time. I'm probably not ever gonna look at them, but I am looking at them right now. So now then I need to be looking nice. And then I guess we can just, under the cockpit, add another one in the middle. Oh wait, no we can't, because now we are not an unequal number of blocks wide anymore. Now we are equally, or even numbered, sorry, not equal. Even number of block wide. So I guess we need these 4 to be our landing gear. They are pretty close together and that doesn't look too good, but I think it's okay. Now, why was I just a moment ago thinking about having to remove this landing gear and move it, or stand on the back instead? I'm not sure. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.